Alright, my name is Natred. We're going to be reviewing another fight here. This is between Skeeter and Heron. I don't know either of these fighters, and so we're going to find out who they are together and check out some fights. Alright, let's go ahead and get it rolling. Listen to what they got to say.
Okay, I'm Heron. I'm ranked whatever the spreadsheet says. And I'm being challenged by Skeeter.
I'm whatever rank the spreadsheet says too.
So Skeeter's in the black here. Alright. Adjust our volume down. Give it a whirl. Okay, so as always, I like looking at gear. As always, this is the third video. But I do enjoy looking at gear. So we have a low strap from Skeeter here on the left. Bat v bat. This is good movement. It's a big dive by Skeeter there. So I like our movement from both of our fighters here. This is an okay testing shot. Like, you're kind of looking wide open, but you're also really far away. And then this is the dive. High cross. Good idea to counter with the dark side. Pretty natural counter to high cross. Gets caught on the shield here. Yeah, and it's just that big dive there. Yeah. Yeah, I'm wondering, why is your shield... Yeah, okay, so I think what the problem here is, watch how your shield opens up. So it's subtle. It's subtle because your shield's looking right at the camera, but look at where your shield's at. You kind of swing open, and as you're doing that, you're planting in this wide stance. And Skeeter here is just balls to the wall. In. Bam. Yeah. Kind of planted, kind of opened up. Did like two things kind of wrong. It ended up being one full wrong thing. Let's see what we got here. Ah, that's a 6 shield cover. Alright, so we have a low strap around versus a mid strap. Sorry I'm pausing so much. Yeah, kind of the same thing again. Skeeter's just going forward, forward, forward. Got caught with your arm stuck out in the cold there. Like, it's hard to see from this angle, but it doesn't look like you fully reset into your guard here. And your arm gets stuck kind of flopping out in front of you as Skeeter is charging in. So one of the things that made me a lot faster, I've never boxed, but I heard this line about getting good at boxing once where one of the things that really makes you fast and snappy is not really focusing on your punch so much as also also worrying about snapping back into guard. Because not only while you're extended are you opened up for counter strikes, you're also like, the longer your recoil time is, the longer it is before your next motion will start forward. So one thing that I try to teach new fighters, and I'm not saying you guys are new, but this is just something that I even work on like myself still, is having a guard that's a good passive guard for me and training myself to snap into it automatically. So for instance, if you train staying really nice and tight in your guard, when people charge into you like this, your natural response to, oh shit, something's going on, will be to and pop right back into that nice stable guard. And seriously, if somebody is charging you like this, and you just chill out and guard and don't move, Like, let's watch Skeeter's shots here to make sure I'm correct. All right, so we got a high cross directly into the guard. Imagine you just didn't try to exchange here, and your hand's just still there in guard. You're going to naturally soak this next shot, and you probably still would have gotten a timing in there to hit the arm if you had just stayed at home and just, bam, just stay in my guard. If you watch the videos on Cura I just posted, that's something that I talk about a lot. His ability to just, like, stay in form, stay in guard, and just kind of soak and deflect shots as they come in at him. Okay, a lot of shots there. So, I think this is a fortuitous moment to pause it. We can identify a few things wrong here. We are Heron's feet. That base is like a little bit wide, and Skeeter on the right here is a little bit narrow. This full extension into this, like, attempted a money is good in theory, but this isn't like this is not the best execution of it. So you definitely want to make sure you're keeping your shield as in front of your body as you can. And if you're going to be throwing these really long reaching shots here, a very easy way to kind of guard your hand while you're doing this, because you're so exposed, is dragging that shield with you. But when you do that, it's going to expose your shield shoulder. And so really the answer here is, like, this is probably just a shot that shouldn't be thrown. And against somebody who's demonstrated, like, I will just charge you, throwing these, like, long, loopy, droopy shots are just bait to get rushed. So again, we have this nice, just straight down chop for the forearm, and then we have this whole shield moves out of the way. Panic, panic, oh god, shield back in front. But already on top of us. So I think one of the best things you might be able to do for yourself, Heron, right now at this point, in time, in the near future, is really focus on just finding a nice, solid guard for you. Find a position where you can hold your shield and your sword in a natural, good-feeling guard, and focus on snapping back into that anytime there's, like, a change. I'm not sure, this is a weird comparison to make, but kind of like driving a stick shift. Like, you're usually going to engage your clutch as part of, like, any action you take. Whether you're gearing up, gearing down, parking, like, whatever, pulling out. You're almost always going to be using that clutch. It's just like a lever you're constantly hitting, a pattern you're constantly getting into, of a sinking back into this guard. And you'll notice, I think, that as you start focus on snapping back into your guard, your combos, your flurries, and your individual shots will feel less like throw, flail, 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 and more like pop, 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 like much tighter, faster. Yeah. You might be able to get somebody like Skeeter here, who's good at throwing a high volume of shots, to just stand there statically in front of you and just throw a lot of shots. Just get in guard and have somebody just throw shots at you from a lot of angles, and just kind of figure out how many different shots you can throw without moving anything. If your sword's in a good place, your shield's in a good place, you'll block a lot of things naturally that will only hit you if you get faked out and move. And just figure that out. Also, I dig the boots. Yeah, again, good shot in theory against this fighter and the way they're presenting. Good shot in theory right there. Way out of range. Better. A little bit closer in. Yeah, was that a kill? Yes. Yeah. You see the difference there? And you're still a little bit far away when this happens, but okay. that front arm is still pretty far out there. Given how planed you are, how profile you are, I believe you could bring this shield forward. Guard this. And if he wants to hit you back here on your shield shoulder, he has to reach all the way back past your shield, get the angle, and not hit you in the head. But yeah, this is good. Yes. Agreed. Nice. Why? Yeah. Like, stuff like this. I get it. I get it. You want to throw shots, safe shots, to begin the engagement. Just throw for the leg. Just throw for the leg. Was that in Skeeter's favor there? Okay. Hard to tell on that one. I'm not going to try to dwell on it. Yeah. Lots of shield movement. Lots of shield movement on Heron. And yeah. Let's kind of go back through this little space and time and watch the difference in shield movement between you two. Look at how much that shield is moving. Look how big that shield is, and look how much it's moving. And look at Skeeter's shield. Maybe one movement right there. Yeah, maybe moved one time to a new position and held firm. Only moved as much as it needed to. Awful square there, Skeeter. Okay. I feel like Heron had a good response to what Skeeter was presenting a little bit late. I feel like this shoulder right here is what I'd be looking at. So Skeeter looks like he's a little bit shorter than you, and also whenever any fighter, whenever they bend forward like this, they're giving you so much angle on this shoulder and this nice juicy back here. It's hard to do, especially like, man, I weigh over 300 pounds and I got 2 bad knees, and level changing without while staying upright's hard, but you gotta find ways to keep your shoulders high while you level change, or else like right here, yeah, imagine that shot that Heron just threw was like a beat earlier. Just right here. Just throw blind for that shoulder. He's dipping, he's accelerating, he's coming in. Instead, we get this neat little like top game, come across here, a little bit way too low. High cross. Yeah, we ended up. Okay. Yeah, just poor timing there. The game of high cross v high cross is dramatic and brutal and short. See, static. Arm and back. Yeah, arm. Yeah, back. Okay. Still seeing a lot of shield movement. Let's see. Man, again, right thing, wrong range. Good idea. Oops. This is a good idea, but we're like, what, 10 inches, a foot away? Imagine just like a 6-inch forward power step right here, instead of just being in this really squared out stance. Good idea, too far out. Yeah, that might have been... I might have called the arm there. Okay, no. Yeah, okay. Okay. Let's check out what happens to Skeeter here. A tale of two crosses. Okay, so we have this kind of like simultaneous initiation. Skeeter launches, you launch. Up into the high cross. I think you armpit him here. And both of you guys right here, just imagine if one of you were dark siding the other. You know, I think that if you find yourself engaging in these like high crossing battles, be the first person to switch to just dark siding in response. And you're going to hit a lot of arms and elbows and hips. Yeah, just getting run down. Let's see. Okay, see? Got the leg that time. It was a bunch of flailing. I think that last shot you threw there should have been the only shot you threw. That's not going to hit anything. That's not going to hit anything. That's a threatening shot. Just start with that. Again, man, look at how close. Look at how close that arm is to the edge of that shield. I think it's really important to get a chance to watch fights from angles like this. If you just have the 10th of a second it takes to like pump up here, free Skeeter from moving, take a little step in, bam, get the angle, bam, get the top of the body, or get the outside arm and pick up the 2-limb kill. Okay, leg for leg. War of high crosses. Yeah. Gotta be patient. You gotta make sure when you have somebody on the ground, you're really patient. Yeah. Good call. And good timing. Good pump fake. Good little pump there. Good timing. This is hard. Okay. Yeah. Real deep there. So, it's pretty much a real classic looking high cross. So let's actually just take a second to look at it and think about mechanics. Okay. Yep. Very classic high cross here. Shield comes over, sword goes high and crossing. And look, you're trying to play the high cross v high cross game, okay? It sucks. It's kind of coin flippy in my opinion. It gets very binary and very like, you know, timing based. Not timing based, but like very tick-tock kind of based. Imagine instead your shield is in front of your body, Heron, and you were bringing your sword up and around and dark sighting into this arm. Instead of trying to high cross, you're dark sighting coming high into this dude's forearm. If you're dark sighting, your shield's going to be about in the same position, but higher and tucked against your body, cutting off this lane, this whole plane, and your arm will be underneath your shield arm, up and nice and high, completely out of the way of this sword. If you're trading high crosses, just try to be the first person to switch into dark sighting. It's something that works for me. 7-6, tight. Okay, almost got paid off for staying in with the double tap. Okay, 7-7. Couldn't really see that one there. I'm not going to dwell on it. Stab almost picked up the arm, but it's a lot of commitment. It's close. It's close. Almost. And look how extended you end up. Imagine if you were dark sighting this Skeeter dude right now. Imagine if you were dark sighting. Aw, pretty dog in the background. Let's see. Okay, not bad. Yeah. I saw the leg. Yeah, leg up into the thigh or the hip, yep. I really like that leg into dark side shot myself. Yep, see? Cool. Good shot. I'm going to throw an opener that's safe. You know, like, you watch this again to be sure. You didn't look like you were really open during this. Like, these are whiffy shots. Like, why throw these? Why throw that? Throwing just directly into the strongest part of his guard. I understand, like, maybe you're setting them up for this. That's fine, sure. But I think you could have just thrown for the leg. You know. I guess what I'm trying to say is, like, maybe if you're going to throw, like, 2 shots in a row, make your first shot your most threatening shot. Like, change it up a little bit. Because I think, like, given the way Skeeter's standing here, that little inside leg, yeah. Probably need to set that one up. Just could have started there. Okay, on the neck. Yeah. Fighting outside our shield again. Yep. So, either we gotta stop moving the shield so much. That's just really it. Because I was gonna say, if sometimes the shield is just too big and you have to move it to strike, I don't think that's the case here. And you're pretty rangy too. So we've removed our shield from the game. And then we get hit in the arm. Yeah. It's a hard one for sure.
9-8 Skeeter.
Who knows? I just want to whack. Check that out again. Yeah, just rough angle on the money attempt from Skeeter. Nothing really there. Cross so high you hit him in the back. Oh, boingy boingy. Oh, we're all over the place. Yeah, hell yeah. Skadoosh, skadoosh. You have this much mobility. All those money shots that I was showing that were just good ideas but not hitting. Dude, if you just like would throw a little bit more lunge into it, you got the mobility to sink those from like pretty far out. Again, if that high cross had been something down low, might have got something. Okay, tag the leg. Still out of range on the money though. I had problem with ranging my money shots for quite a while too, and I guess I'm still not awesome at it to this day. I have to really like feel like I'm going super deep to get where I need to be. I thought that was just the arm there. Maybe not. Slow it down. Try for the arm. Looks like a solid maybe. Okay, this is definitely to the arm on Skeeter. Maybe. I don't know. It's hard to say definitely no matter how good the video looks. Yeah, it looks like 9-9. If your guys' count is right.
It's 9-9 here. 9-9.
See, I feel like either of you could just dispute this and just pick up the win just through arguing. Little thing maybe. Is your front strap good? This is a lot of movement. Maybe if this was tighter, yeah, a bit more control. I'm not sure. That's real hard to tell on camera. Yeah. For all the marbles. Risk it for the biscuit. I don't like this. Like, this is a liability. Unless this is the mother of all feints and you're very fast, this is a liability. I guess it'd be a bait. There we go. There we go. Keep the sword in front of you. Skeeter's just being very calm, very patient. Yeah, look like Skeeter cleaned that up, but definitely didn't need to go that hard at the end. But yeah. Is that trade or is that 10-9 Skeeter? We might have one more bout. A gratuity bout, perhaps. Probe. Alright. Let's just walk through that last one, because it's the last one we got. Could have been a leg. High cross into the arm. And Skeeter lands his high cross. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Imagine going dark side on Skeeter right now. Instead of trying to high cross the high crosser, your shield would be way up here covering your armpit. Your arm would be over the bottom, under the bottom of your shield, swinging up to strike to the forearm, and you would tell all your friends how cool you are at LARP. Alright. Thanks for watching.